What's up guys, Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and in this video we're going to be doing some performance tests of the iPhone 5C versus the iPhone 5. Again, the 5C is on the left, the 5 is on the right. I'm sure you could probably tell by its design. But anyways, we're going to be doing, the first test will be Geekbench 3 to test its overall performance. Next will be GFX Bench, which will test the graphics, and then we will use SunSpider to see how quickly the browsers are on this using the JavaScript testing. Now, the first two applications you can find in the App Store, and then the third is just basically a shortcut to a web page or a website. So, like I said, we're gonna do the Geekbench first. I will show you that all apps are not, or there's no apps multitasking on either device, so that will make it an accurate test. So we're gonna go ahead and open up Geekbench 3 here, and we'll try to time this out so we do them both at the same time. And I am curious to see, what kind of results these devices get, considering, the 5C just came out. I've had the 5 for a little under a year, and according to Apple, they're going to be, basically the same thing. They have the same processor, the same internals. Pretty much the only thing that's different with the 5C is the front-facing camera and the battery. So I am kind of interested to see what these test results show. I'm sure they're going to be very, very similar and very, very close, but you never know. We'll see as these tests finish. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this real quick. So the iPhone 5 actually finished first, and it does have a slightly higher score in comparison to the 5C. That's kind of interesting considering the 5, like I said, has been used quite a bit for the last year, and the 5C has literally only been used for one day. So the 5 wins that one, but with those numbers right there, you're really not going to notice a difference at all in both devices. I'm sure most of those tests will be similar to this, so the 5 wins that. Next, like I said, we're going to do the graphics bench, the GFX bench, and we're only going to do one of the tests here. We're going to do the, let me unselect all these. We're going to do the on-screen 2.7 T-Rex HD. I'm going to go ahead and start these, and I'm going to turn these, and I will fast forward this as well. This is probably about a minute and a half tests, so we'll go ahead and speed this up as well. So there we go, the test is over, and the 5C did get a very slightly higher number, 780 versus 775, and on-screen of 14 frames per second, tied for both. Virtually the same graphics to be expected. Now for the final test, and that is SunSpider. This is going to test the browsing speeds of the devices. I'm going to quickly go into settings here on both devices, and then we will scroll down to Safari on both devices, and then I'm going to scroll down to the history and cookies and data. I'm going to clear history on both and clear cookies and data on both, and we'll go ahead and exit out of settings and scroll back over to the SunSpider shortcut, and now we will start the tests for these as well. Now the scores for this, the lower the better. It does go off of a timed score, so again we will see who takes the cookie on this one. Alright, we'll go ahead and zoom in here. And actually the 5 did slightly better than the 5C on this as well. The 5C has 718 milliseconds and the 5 is 703 milliseconds. So in terms of benchmarking, the 5 wins. In terms of graphics, the 5C wins. And in terms of browsing speeds, the 5 wins. So technically, the 5 did win this battle. Very, very slightly. Like I said, with those kind of close numbers, you are not going to notice a difference between either device. And again, like I said, the 5C does have a slightly better battery, a slightly better front-facing camera. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. So if you guys did enjoy this quick battle of testing, definitely throw me that thumbs up. That will help me out tremendously. Also, if you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.